Oh, we got a little cut off. Hey, it is time to get raw. It's time to get down. It's time for number one source of all things WWE. We're live here on the YouTubes. Oh yeah, we're live, baby. We're here. We're trying to branch out, trying to get some, trying to grow this channel, trying to grow this lovely podcast known as the Turnbuckle Tavern, the cheapest Patreon podcast out there. Of course, I am your host, the one and only Say Hello to the Bone Guy. And with me, of course, as always, is big sexy Marco. What's up, Marco?
What's going on?
You're back from Maine.
I'm back from Maine. I'm back from my vacation, refreshed and rejuvenated.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so ready to talk some WWEs.
Absolutely. And with me, of course, also, who's the third man? If he was with us last week, the one and the only Hollywood Bugden. What's up, brother?
Howdy, y'all. I'm doing good.
Man. Yeah, I guess you're gonna be the Hollywood because back in the day, John, we had a guy on here. We had Hollywood Anthony. So you're gonna fill that role. You're the Hollywood role from now on. So
actually
Hollywood, I could be.
Yeah, he went really Hollywood on us.
He really did go Hollywood.
He completely cut us off from his life.
Yeah, no, not really. He's fine, but
no,
he did cut us off, but it's fine. Nothing bad happened there.
Yeah, nothing bad. He just completely went big time and left us in the
he's just a big NBC page now. That's all he is.
Pretty much. He's corporate. He's a corporate shill.
He's a corporate, yeah. It's not corporate. Who's Anthony submitted on here? Tyson knows Anthony real well. Well, we're here. We've got a lot to talk about. Marco, I don't know if you listened back to last week's show, but you are the reigning and defending champion now.
I know. I did hear that. Yes, I am. I finally, someone finally jobbed out, and that was you, my friend.
Yeah, so, sometimes I got to put the people over,
Yeah, I mean, it was a long reign. It was a pretty decent reign,
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Hopefully.
For sure.
We'll see. Hopefully, I'm like I said, after this vacation, hopefully, I'm like laser focused on this stuff. But I don't know, man. WWE
acknowledge me.
Exactly. WWE's been pretty I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Oof.
I mean, we'll talk about the what's happening now. It's
there's some hot water with me.
There's some what was that old Brock Lesnar t-shirt? That he had the repeat eat sleep like suplex or whatever. Whatever that was. Basically, that's what WWE's doing right now. It's eat, sleep, repeat every single
make money, repeat.
It's the same episode every week now, and it's very It's Triple H is starting to show his
he's in cruise control right now. They're making money over fists, and look, hey, we're making money. Look at us, we're so cool.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Money.
We'll see what happens when All Out comes into play. We'll talk about that a little bit. We'll see.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
We'll see for sure. Well, of course, we have to, as always, head outside the ropes.
Outside the ropes.
All right. So, where to begin? Because tell you what, the news ain't so good for WWE this week, at least in my book. Let's go ahead and start with the we'll start with the oldest piece of news and funny enough, Marco, we like to do our talks. me and John off there, we were doing our talks last week, and we were actually mentioning he's the one that brought it up. We were talking. I don't even know why we brought this up, but we were talking about the Peacock deal, and he told me, "Oh yeah, that ends in 2026." I'm like, "Oh," and then next day this rolls out.
6 a.m.
So let me read your notes here. So beginning in 2026, ESPN will become the new U.S. destination for WWE's premium live events, including WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and SummerSlam, in a deal that further blurs the lines between traditional sports and sports entertainment. Woohoo! According to the sources familiar with the arrangement, ESPN will pay $1.6 billion for 5 years, an average of $325 million annually, to stream WWE premium live events in the U.S. The content will appear on ESPN's new direct-to-consumer platform priced at $29.99 a month. That's $20 more than the WWE network. With some events also airing on its cable networks. This agreement replaces the previous deal that had with NBC Universal's Peacock, which paid approximately $180 million per year for streaming rights to the same slate of events. The new partnership significantly increased WWE's U.S. media rights valuation, and it offers ESPN a major tentpole properly as it shifts further into streaming. I'm not going to read the whole thing. We kind of know. John, I'll start with you. What was your feelings on this?
Well, for WWE, it's great. Throw that out there. At first, I was very upset, but it was just how awful the press release was.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was awful, and I still feel like most of the details are still kind of kept under lock and key. Because who knows even about the cable networks, and if we have to pay $30, that's a lot. That's a lot more. And I don't even know what did it used to be when you had to buy them on pay-per-view.
Oh, back in the day. I mean, it is technically cheaper. I mean, it was
like 50.
Well, yeah, it was like 50, but
$49.99.
But the thing is now we've been accustomed to this pricing for 10 years, over 10 years now.
Yes.
I think Peacock might be $11.99 or something for the premium edition or something like that. Which is $2 more than what the network was, whatever. But I believe you could still you get the commercials, which is what makes the PLE product so bad, because they have to fill time in between these commercials at $4.99 a month. So I don't know. They're gonna
say there's a lot that the streaming service will potentially have, but I do hate that a lot of the stuff that interests me has to be bundled in.
Right.
Because like the NFL Network will have to be bundled in through NFL Plus. So it's like, what's the point? You'll just have to add on another more than $30. Who knows how much? And if they're gonna keep doing these 5-match PLEs,
well, there you go.
That's asking a lot compared to what their competitors are doing for just a little bit more.
You're getting a little bit more, and you're getting a lot more content, a lot better action, a lot better flow of their programming. The the AEW pay-per-views, are hands and shoulders better than the WWE's PLEs. Marco, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with John and both of you actually on this.
John and John?
Yeah, John and John.
J&J Security?
J&J Security.
We're your security. You're Seth Rollins.
I'll have to grab my Joey Mercury figure, put him on display.
Come on, huh? Come on, punk, huh?
I'm a visionary.
All right. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. Whatever. But yeah, it seemed kind of abrupt the way they did it. It was just like boom, like you said, boom, next day, and then like all day on ESPN. Paul Heyman's on ESPN. Roman Reigns doing, they're all doing PR like right the next day. Cody Rhodes is on ESPN, talking about stuff like that. So obviously it was definitely in the works already. We just no one had any clue about it. They kept that very under wraps because there there was no dirt sheet news on it.
Right. Yep.
Like nobody knew about this. Maybe that's the way they wanted it, right? And then come to find out this past week, I mean, well, actually, what was it yesterday? UFC,
Yep.
Paramount Plus now, and they're going to do the same model with their pay per view.
No, it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
It's reverse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So he said they might do one. I was listening to Dana White. He was like, they might do one like paid like PPV a year, but other than that, so it's going to be all just all technically free shows. I mean,
Do you think
that was a huge
Paramount?
deal too.
Do you think that was Paramount's choosing, or do you think that was like UFC? Because obviously Paramount sets the price for theirs, and ESPN setting the price for their streaming service. Like, do you think that was just they were the highest bidder? We took it. If it's cheaper, cool.
I mean, I think so because UFC left. I mean, their contract was up with ESPN because they had they had the deal with ESPN, and then as soon as that happened, WWE moves in to ESPN, and now UFC needs to find a new home. A lot of people thought it was gonna be Netflix. UFC was gonna move to Netflix and do that type of deal. Maybe Netflix, they already like used all their pocket change on that, on WWE on Netflix. So they probably spent a lot of money on that already. But
it could have been. You're right. You could have been Paramount that offered them the big money deal, and that's what drove UFC away. And then that left ESPN like the John Travolta.
What the hell are we gonna do? And then TKO was like, "Hey, we have another company that can move into this." And they already had a relationship with ESPN anyway. Like, freaking Seth Rollins is always on there doing sports stuff. Roman Reigns is on there. Cody, like literally everyone's on there. Yeah,
I think
Stephanie's Places. Yeah, that's a deal with ESPN. So it was kind of like in the works in that sense. So it is a surprise, but now when you as you're thinking about it, it's like not really surprising as they've been together. What's really gonna kind of what does this do to like the regular sports fan, right? So like the sports, the ones that are like, oh, why do you guys still watch wrestling? Ooh. You get
they're
WWE
gonna tune out. They're gonna tune out to it.
You think so?
Well, I think it's the opposite. Well, okay, both. I think both can be right. Because when I was going to Raw in Buffalo, I was at a wedding and I had a lot of friends that it was afterwards. So I had a lot of friends that knew I went, and they're casual sports fans. They watch like the Pat McAfee show, and that's like literally their wrestling update.
Yeah.
That's whatever he talks about. And I feel like if it's on ESPN Plus and they have it, these guys might tune into it to see WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, something big.
It's a possibility.
Because they watched it as kids. It's just, like those are such big events. It's like watching. I don't watch the NBA or the NHL, but I'd watch the championship games just out of the necessity of watching them.
Dude, they're gonna be on the highlights, dude. They're gonna be on like the WWE's gonna make it to like the top 10.
Yeah, well, maybe
sports highlights, dude. That means
RKO out of nowhere, #1 play of the day.
I don't watch ESPN. They've become like too woke for me. Like
I hate them.
They're horrible. Like when you sit there and watch, all they do is sit there and just complain and complain and complain. They don't talk about sports anymore. Like it used to be. Like, man, I just remember NFL primetime with Tom Jackson, Chris Berman calling the highlights just straight up. It was so entertaining. And, whenever they kind of moved into this pardon the interruption and which at first I loved the show because they were just talking about sports. But, I can't tell you the last time I sat there and watched pardon the interruption. There used to be like afternoon, every afternoon, watch for me. It's been probably 10 years since I watched Pardon the Interruption. And it's just, God, it's just the whole thing is just sickening for me. I will say this. They ain't getting a dime out of me. I'll tell you that right now. And I'll give you 3 letters for those that are listening. VPN. Because that's how I'm going to be getting my PLEs.
Well, yeah, I mean,
purchase I've made.
Yeah, even on Nick Khan was like, they're banking on like the the cord cutters out there, the ones that don't have like me, like I have me for instance, I have the Disney bundle with Hulu and ESPN. So I'm pretty much like, I'm not paying anything extra. I'm just paid for the live, Hulu thing, and then like you get Disney Plus and you get ESPN.
Well, I don't think this deal's going to cover that though.
I think so. I think it is.
When it launches, you can get a year, like $30 for Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Afterwards, who knows?
Yeah, who knows what they're gonna do with that?
And that's the thing. Like, what's going to happen? Like after, let's say, 3 years down the road, are we going to have to start paying for it per event? Like they're keeping a lot of things under wrap. They're not answering a lot of questions, and
it might not even be $30 by January. It might even be higher than that.
It might be. It could be. I can tell you what. You got Netflix, and we've all seen the different breakdowns of everything. But U.S. customers now have to buy Netflix. They have to have some type of cable package to watch USA. You have to have ESPN. And then if you want the network, if you want past stuff, which we don't know what's going to happen with that, you're going to have to get Peacock. We don't know if that's going to live on there or not, obviously. Who knows? But that's 4 subscriptions that you need. This model that ESPN is doing right now is a way to push back for those that are cord cutters. So it's forcing you to be a cable customer. And then be a cable customer, and just get Netflix. Whatever, if you want Netflix. That's what it's forcing you to do.
Yeah.
This is a way to fight back with the cord cutters. And I mean, for me, it's not going to work, but it's going to be hard to fight against it because you still have technology out there. There's ways around this stuff, as always.
Yeah, of course.
So if they think they're going to get a dime out of me, they're sadly mistaken. Like, literally the only thing I pay for is Netflix and Peacock, and that's how it's going to stay. That's and the way things are going, the way prices keep going up, they're lucky to have that.
We all need to pay attention to like what other Verizon's my cell phone provider. I can get Netflix for $10. My parents still have cable, so they get Max for free and a couple other streaming services for free just because Spectrum.
Right.
That Instacart I think gives Peacock for free if you have Instacart Plus, and then like all sorts though. I think Walmart, if you have a Walmart subscription, you can get Paramount, I believe is what it is, or at least it was. So I think that's something all of us also need to pay attention to is how can we do the right bundles and not have to pay so much freaking money, or we just get a VPN and get Netflix.
Yeah, just get VPN, get Netflix. That's the way to do it, honestly, at this point. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, $29.99 a month, and then what is it, $18 for Netflix, and then if you want to watch USA, I guess really the only way would be through YouTube TV or something along those lines. Sling, okay. How much does Sling cost?
It's usually between 25 to 50, depending on. I don't remember what package USA's on.
Let's say it's 30. It's 35. Okay, cut meet in the middle. So that's $75 a month that you have to pay. And for the most part, there's a PLE every month. There might not be, like I know, like so November, like usually December, January. That's they didn't have PLE last year, so that's 2 months right there. But you could drop off for the most part. But even if you drop it off, who's to say? Like you're gonna have to maybe reoccur more fees potentially because you're gonna have proration and all that stuff when you add it back on just to get that PLE. So it's ridiculous. Like might as well just keep it for the whole year. Whereas with AEW, you have Max that you can get, or if you have a cable service, whatever. and then you have the pay-per-views, which are roughly what I think they're at 7 a year right now.
I thought they were 9 or 10.
9 or 10. Okay, so it's
On
probably
the
about the
flagship,
same
they
as
said
WWE.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay, all right.
That's what they said.
So you're roughly at 9. So that's $50 a month for those 9. So that's about a little bit under 500, $450 a year. Whereas you got to keep it for $75 a month for all 12 months. That's a lot of money. It's a lot to ask.
I do wonder about the cable subscription though, because
Yeah.
YouTube has that deal worked out. So if you get that, then they'll eliminate the $30. But I just I sent you in DMs, like there's
Right.
just so much conflicting stuff that who knows about that at the moment anyway.
I don't think it's going to happen because, I mean, maybe for certain services,
That's what I think.
maybe, but I feel like they would have announced that already. Like ESPN would probably be like, oh, and by the way, if you are a Comcast subscriber, you get this. Or if you're a whatever YouTube TV subscriber, you're going to get all this. Why wouldn't you announce that? Especially when you're releasing the trying to start up this app.
Yeah. Well, they already have an app. Like they already have the ESPN.
Right. But I mean,
app.
it's gonna be refurbished or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of reading it now, and I guess they had like a fact sheet that they sent out to not facts, but a fact sheet that they sent out to like everyone, like saying what it is. So basically, it's if you already have like it, so basically if you have Comcast, whatever pay TV provider you have, and if you have like the ESPN subscription included with it, you're not paying anything extra. It's
so
included.
what's the subscription? What's the ESPN?
That's if you don't have ESPN as a part of your package. So if you have like, if you like I do, like I have like Hulu Live TV, and that includes ESPN and it's subsidiaries. Yeah,
right.
That's the word.
Yeah, you got it.
Subsidiaries, so like the app and everything. So I pay extra for that. So I'll already get access to it. If you don't have that, and you have like you have Xfinity or Comcast or whatever Verizon, you pay the $29.99 extra. The people it really hurts is the like DirecTV, like the satellite people. I don't think they get it at all.
Honestly, if you have DirecTV, I don't feel sorry for you at this point.
Yeah, that is, dude, that's crazy because they're going to be airing the Super Bowl and WrestleMania in a 3-month like span, which is insane.
Wow.
ESPN, because they have the rights to both. Right? I mean, next year they will anyway.
Oh, Super Bowl's on ABC next year.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna start forcing people to go to this app. I guarantee you, in some way.
Well, if they keep buying up the rights to all these different leagues, especially international leagues, then might be a little screwed.
And so, but they're also not only doing that, but they're buying all these rights to like NFL Red Zone and Inside the NBA, and all they're not making shows, and it's not their own properties. They're licensing them out. So that costs a lot of money right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it sucks. Like, why not just go back to how ESPN was and go back to like having like the Stuart Scotts, Rich Eisen's actually coming back. Saw that too. But the Stuart Scotts, the Chris Bermans, the Kenny Maynes, those classic sports callers that we had, it's just
they're gonna do what MTV did and create a new channel that does what the old MTV used to do, while normal MTV does all their current programming.
Man, I can't see when I watch MTV.
I just always get complained about at work by all the people that were there when it first aired.
Yeah. Well,
it's enough to get me to the boiling point. Yeah.
True. That's right, Macho.
Nacho is Macho
He's
is
not,
pissed.
he's not happy about this at all either.
No. The Hawks is not happy either. Like the Hawks is like, I don't think this is gonna work for me, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyways, um,
Oh, Peacock also had the chance to match this.
I did see that. Yes. I mean, that's kind of that's a lot. I was about to say it's a lot of money, especially when if you're at $11 a month. I mean, there's a reason why it is $29.99 a month, like I mentioned, because they are buying up all these properties. But at some point, you got to pump the brakes and realize what you got. You know, at some point, right? I don't know.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
That's probably happy about this deal is
oh no, he loves it. No, he loves it.
Board on TKO board of directors.
Yeah.
Well, did their stock dip because of this?
TKO. I mean, it's probably
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I want to look it up. Let me see. I was actually thinking about that while we were talking about that. I didn't know if
While you're looking that up, definitely we gotta send out T's and P's to Jonathan Gresham, the husband of Jordan Grace. Did you see what suffered a stroke?
Whoa.
Did you see that?
I did, yes.
You didn't know that?
When was that?
Was it
within the
this
last
past weekend, right?
That's
horrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Crazy.
Oh man.
He had 2 strokes actually. I forgot. I'm just reading it now. 2 strokes.
Man. Yeah. That is terrible. I hate to hear that. I like Gresham.
Yeah, he said he woke up. This is his quote 2 days ago. I woke up and couldn't walk or move the left side of my body. I couldn't see. I could barely talk, Gresham wrote. Took me 30 minutes to dial 911. He's by himself.
Jordan arrived later in the day, I think.
Yep. Yeah, they said they said they don't know how it happened. It could have been he had a bad case of COVID a couple weeks ago, so they said that might have been it. But they didn't say exactly what it was, but that's scary.
It is scary. I mean, especially somebody so fit and Tyson said he's actually doing well right now.
Yeah.
So, that's good to hear. But man, that
crazy.
So when I'm sorry, you might have just said this, but when did he announce this?
5 days ago.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what most of the articles had.
Yeah. I totally missed that one. That one got
I just seen that. I just literally seen that today because I think they just came out. Like 5 days ago, and they're talking about it a little bit more. But yeah, that was I mean, you got to think too. Like they, obviously they're all cardio machines. They do what they need to do to stay fit and stuff like that. But if you overdo it, you can over work out, and that can happen. Your heart, your heart's a muscle. Obviously, you can build it up, and it can, can only take so much. So,
yeah, and he's a ball of muscle, man.
Yeah. So like, it's you can't say he's not healthy, obviously, but
right.
Could be an underlying condition too. We don't know. Like he didn't bring any of that stuff out. Like it could be something that already happened. So we don't know. But yeah, I mean, it can go either way. You can see healthy people this happens to, and unhealthy people it happens to. So it's kind of crazy when that stuff happens. Athletes anyway, especially at a young age, crazy. But he's doing better. I was hoping he would definitely be at some point be in NXT or something, or
right
played towards the WWE, but that has not happened yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But stocks, yes.
Yeah. So I'm looking it up right now. It did dip on Wednesday, but it's like back up to its highest point all year long.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, as of today, it's or at least since Yeah, for sure since February. 6 months. Let's see the year to date.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, no, it's like at its highest peak right now.
And I think
They just
Paramount's dipped with
They
the
just did
UFC
2
deal.
deals, dude. 2 crazy ass deals in the span of
Yeah.
like what, a week.
You're right. I think you said that, John. But the Paramount, yeah, and you too, Marco.
Yeah,
I think that Paramount deal probably what saved their ass. Probably.
yeah,
So
more of a viable.
because I mean,
investment.
clearly on Wednesday it dips down. So you could see it. It's like dips down to one of its lowest points all year. If not the lowest, almost lowest, close to it. And now it's back up. But yeah, that probably has something to do with the Paramount deal.
Dude, that's a. I mean,
So-
that's a Paramount's. If you have that app and you go through like the library that they have, they literally own like everything. Like, they have like everything.
Yeah, I
They're a
actually
useful
was.
one to have.
I was actually looking at it the other day. I was like, I was tempted to try it out. So
Yeah, they own like every MTV, Nickelodeon, all that stuff. They have like all that stuff on there. Obviously,
Yeah.
the movie studios that they own. Yeah, I mean
that's
a
what I was
huge-
looking at. Some of the movies.
That might have been a bigger thing for like you said, that might have been a bigger acquisition for TKO.
Well, I saw a
In
meme
that
today
sense.
that it was like under Biden, UFC pay-per-views were $100. Under Trump, it's
Now
$0.
they're free. I seen an article saying that. I'm not sure if this is true or not. I didn't get to read the full article, but they're saying he may have had something to do with that UFC deal.
Probably.
Paramount Plus.
He
Commander in Chief.
he does. I did also hear he wants to have a UFC fight on the White House lawn.
Yeah, the birthday of America next year. America's birthday.
Oh my god, he's
Yep.
insane. I love it. Anyways, moving on. So we'll continue on the we'll just go in order here, but oh no, never mind. I see what's in order now. We got some departures and some interesting departures. One I can't believe, Ashanti Theodonis.
Yeah,
He's
man.
gone.
TV Adonis is gone, dude. That's
How could they?
he.
We want Adonis. We want Adonis.
I mean, they could do that. That didn't even. I mean, we'll talk about it. But that didn't even work for Carrion. So
It did not. No, I was actually kind of surprised, but yeah, good. Turnbuckle Tavern. Yeah, Killer Kross for the win. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
So obviously the one we're going to be talking about, not Ashanti Theodonis, Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, as he's known in the tavern. I do like that. I do see. There's some things at the Chads. I know they're listening right now. So like, I'm a Haku guy. I know they're a mean guy, but I'm a Killer Kross guy for sure, without a doubt. Anyways, so Killer Kross is back, you could say. Karrion Kross is gone, and Scarlet, of course, is no longer with the company. Mark, I'll start with you. What was your initial response or thoughts when you're hearing this?
Obviously, it wasn't a release. They didn't release him. Contract came to an end on Sunday. So, and there were rumors that there was supposedly an extension or some sort of deal was presented to him and Scarlet, but obviously it seems like they didn't take the deal, whatever that deal was. Who knows? And it, even judging from that video he did on his YouTube, saying that he wanted to, he wants to stay there, he doesn't want to go anywhere else. So that was kind of ironic in a sense, where he was just like, yeah, I don't want to. He's like, I want to retire there at WWE. I don't want to go anywhere else. And I posted a video maybe a couple of days ago about him talking about how he doesn't believe in the grass is greener on the other side. Like you stay where you are and you stick it out and you try to make the best of it. Water your grass, fertilize it, whatever you need to do.
I love that.
So like you see there was no quitting him. He wasn't going to leave WWE and go to a different company. He wanted to stay. Very surprised that they did. I mean, like I said, rumors are they did offer him a contract. Not sure what happened. With that, that's we'll probably never hear anything about that. He doesn't seem like the person that like airs that type of stuff out. As far as him going to like an AEW, don't think it's gonna happen. Only because there's rumors started swirling around again. Some old dirt was brought up.
Well, I didn't even know about this old dirt, but yeah.
You did.
I do. I heard about it today.
You heard? Okay. I thought you said. I thought you meant for me to tell you what that was. So, yeah, probably not happening. Probably not going to AEW anytime soon.
I mean, people that don't know, Marco, what is it?
Yeah.
There's a certain person over at AEW. Would you say he's a prominent fixture right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put him on a chandelier and the
on
bald
TV,
pretty
has a Harry Potter mark on his head. I will say he has a Harry Potter mark, and apparently back in the day he was very
handsy.
Very handsy with the wife of Killer Kross, Karrion Kross, Scarlet. So as soon as that that release happened, all that stuff. Oh, he's gonna go to AEW. All the graphics, Killer Kross is all elite, and then boom, sure enough, someone always has they're waiting to hit that send. And boom, right there, picture of him. Yeah, not happening back in the day, blah blah. This and it was so
and it's supposedly Michael Eaglin, I believe that's how you say it, like he could kind of somewhat confirm these rumors because he got in trouble for some SA stuff.
Yeah.
While with TNA, and he got thrown under the bus, basically, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
or was it Ring of Honor or both? Or I mean, Ring of Honor or TNA? I can't remember when he was in, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, probably not happening anytime soon, unless if it was. I'm not sure what their relationship is as far as what that's concerned, but. I mean, hopefully we get to see him on, he's been on Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. Right. So maybe we'll see him in GCW. TNA is always there too as well. Obviously, it's not purchased by WWE, so he can still go there. I mean, Indy Hartwell's at TNA and a host of other, WWE people.
Well, because of what TNA didn't do, I hear that's why he has bad feelings with TNA. So I don't know if that's even an option for him.
Okay.
But didn't they change the leadership there over the last?
No, they did. But I don't think he has very fond feelings.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, the same thing with using Mercedes Moné. She did an interview recently. Same thing. Would she come back to WWE? Probably not. Her time there wasn't her end time anyway. It wasn't the greatest. And now she's flourishing. So you can still have bad, a bad taste in your mouth with things, even if the regime changes and it's, all flowers and rainbows and puppies and stuff on the other side now. Doesn't make you want to, still go back there and stuff like that. So I would get his sentiment in that sense, but I'm hoping they work out a deal, dude. That's what I'm basically coming down to. I'm hoping they they reach out to him and they get something going and he gets back. WWE. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Oh yeah. I do think he deserves WWE's where he needs to be if they just allow him to be what he needs to be. John, exactly. What was your response or your thoughts?
My immediate response was they can't be this stupid. When I first saw it, Marco, just to go off of yours, I do think that he indirectly kind of debunked the contract offer.
Yeah,
because he said there was rumors that weren't true, but he didn't exactly say what it was.
Yep.
So who knows? Maybe there was one though. But I think a lot of people keep saying it's a work. I think even the Chads are saying it's a work. with how
They go no-
shallow
yeah.
the booking has been this year, I can't imagine they have done this that well, where they are nailing everything and making this
Yeah.
so hard to know. I don't know, and Carrion seems to be, well, Killer Cross is now we're calling him. He seems to be very transparent, honest. He doesn't seem like one to just work his fans.
Yeah.
Um, and so it's just that was kind of my take on it. Was just I can't believe that they're stupid for this many months and they didn't run with it.
I have to kind of disagree as far as working as fans. I think he would do it because what you would ever call the promo that it was done with Sam Roberts.
Yeah.
He did admit that what was it? It was during the Hall of Fame. He was like actually kind of legitimately semi annoyed that AJ was in the same shot with him when they were having that feud. And he just kind of like went off. But I mean, it was more about like, hey, we're in this, not that he has a problem with AJ, obviously, but we're in this kind of feud together and we're seeing commingling. So that's why he kind of went off, if anybody saw that. And supposedly somebody went to him and was like, well, not supposedly, this is what he said. Somebody went to him like, we want to see that Kross. We want to see Killer Kross on the Sam Roberts show. And that's what he gave him. I don't know who the person was that told him that. But it was, somebody, obviously in production or creative side that told him that. And that's when he went off. Then when I saw, I don't know how true this is, though, it was supposedly what Sean Ross Sapp was saying is that it pissed Triple H off, that promo.
It very well could have.
And
you can see that.
And that they like I guess maybe he was kind of going into business for himself type deal. He even like supposedly threatened to just shave his head just like Triple H would.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, you have Kross that was just getting over on his own, and they didn't have anything for him. Clearly,
I mean, they could have had something for him. I mean,
they just didn't want to.
And the way it was going, I mean, did y'all watch this documentary? This part 2? Yes, it was really good. And it seemed like there was some weird stuff going on with his merch sales. Like he wasn't sure if it was accurate or not. And then like he had to like contact somebody within WWE that he trusted. And they were like, yeah, it's legitimate. And I remember at one point he had to push. He was trying to push to get them into the arena because they were like legitimately like top 3 in the company at one point. I think it was top seller at one point. And he had to like really like get somebody to bring some shirts to Raw, and get them in the arena. I mean, there's no doubt
on top of that,
right? But clearly, I mean, like we know WWE's history, and for me, this might be a little conspiracy theory going off on here, but WWE doesn't want somebody to get over by themselves, because if they do that, they're going to have to pay them more money.
Yep. Well, yeah. And no one's bigger than the brand
to keep them here.
Bigger than the program, as they say. Yeah,
I do have a question though. So I watched this after the fact, but I've heard this brought up a few times this past week. So it was Christian and Rusev were the two that got brought up because from this scenario. Christian 2005, was he really like getting himself over like that
I would
much
say,
where they squashed him?
And
they definitely did. They definitely squashed him.
The peeps, sure. Christian, and his peeps and stuff like that. No, yeah, they definitely
he was definitely
the shit out of that momentum.
Because I just owned the pay-per-views and what was on the Best of Raw DVD, so that was just John Cena getting drafted to Raw.
Yeah.
And that was all I knew.
If you go on the network, you go about 2004 and just look at Christian. I'll tell you exactly what you look. You start off with Jericho and Christian as a tag team.
Yep.
And they do this storyline where they do this bet on who can be with each a diva. So I think
Yes.
Christian was trying to get with Lita, and Jericho was trying to get with Trish, and then they have
Yes.
that match at WrestleMania, and then
19,
Trish
right?
20.
20? Okay.
So it's, I would say, start like 2004 into until he leaves 2005. I mean, I'm not watching the whole thing, but he's definitely over. For me, I was coming back into wrestling. I was like, but he's a bad guy, but I like him.
Yeah,
it was one of those things.
I own every pay-per-view from those years. I'll have to check out which ones Christians are in.
Yeah, but I would also check out the Raws too. Because he's very much getting himself over.
Here's what I don't get. I mean, especially nowadays with social media and the way they let like their superstars just go on social media, and they're promoting themselves every day. They're always, posting stuff. They're always tweeting, doing TikToks, all that type of stuff. It's kind of like contradictory to have that mentality of putting yourself over. Like it's back then, yes, the company has to put you over. Back then, the 80s, 90s, there's no way for them to go out there and, promote themselves and do all these things. Wrestling was still taboo. So they're not like on TV. They're not doing interviews with ESPN and all these things.
They have to promote themselves in the arena when they're during the performances. That's it.
Yeah. And then, so nowadays they don't need WWE or AEW in a sense. Like they don't need a company to get themselves over. Like social media does that now. Like you have fans on social. If they're not watching you, every week, you still have some type of fan base on social media. They might like your, whatever you're posting on Twitter /X. They might like your TikToks. They might find you out that way. They might not be wrestling fans. They might just be casual people like, oh shit, this guy's pretty cool. Let me follow this guy. Oh, he's a wrestler. Oh, and that's how. So like, I don't get that's kind of like I don't think that model works nowadays, but it seems like, WWE is they're still doing that. They're still going like, if you have we're just going to squash it. I think the only person that really surpassed that was Daniel Bryan. He's the only one that they actually just like, fuck it. We're just going to, there's no way we can like stop this. Like, this is like,
but they definitely tried. They tried their best.
Yeah. They try to squash the shit out of the dude, man. But the fans are
they came close. They came really close too. If you remember, like with that SummerSlam match, and then going into that weird little series of matches he had with Orton, and they just randomly just stripped the title off of him. And they tried. I really think it's more about, because you have AEW in town. They know they can also pay top dollar as well too.
Yep.
So if you're trying to get yourself over, hold up, they're trying to stifle it a little bit, a la, Zack Ryder, which, I mean, I know that they didn't have competition back then, but I think that was part of it too. Like, whoa, you're doing this on your own, and you're doing this, and you're out of our IP, and it's, no, you can't do that.
And nobody can take credit for it but the wrestler. And I wonder, I've heard that's been a thing.
And that could be a thing too.
Yeah, they want to be responsible for whatever fame or whatever, fans you have and stuff like that, which that kind of sucks. Like, it's like I said, especially nowadays, it's like you can't stop it. They're just going to get fans, not just from like watching the product. They're going to get fans, like I said, the social media fans, people that just follow them on social. You can't stop that. That's like, that's it nowadays. There's nothing you can really do about that. So I think it's just one of those situations. Like you said, Zack Ryder is another one. Christian was another one. Daniel Bryan, I think, just thinking about it now, I think he came in like as CM Punk was leaving. So I think like, CM Punk being that beacon of like, he was like the first real like indie outsider guy to like make it big in the WWE, become like a legit superstar, and then him having that like falling out with them and just leaving. I think Bryan Danielson was at that next spot. Like he was that next indie guy that came in and was just people just got over for some reason. And I think the fans are just like, hold up, we're not letting this happen again. We already lost CM Punk. This shit isn't happening. So I think they just attach right to Bryan Danielson. They seen the same thing in him as they seen in Punk. Did Punk?
Well,
I mean, did Bryan Danielson have the mic skills? No, the CM Punk, but he had the skills in ring,
and he did have charisma
and he
the
had
ring.
charisma too. With the yes and the no and all that stuff. So,
But he also, if you remember too, whenever they do that Nexus thing, that Nexus angle, and he chokes out Justin
yes,
Roberts,
he gets fired. Yeah,
and he gets fired. Like they were ready just to just put the boots to him,
yep,
like from the start. So
yeah. I just don't get it. Especially when wasn't Triple H was in charge of NXT when Karrion was in NXT.
Yeah, he's a Triple H guy.
So
I
where's
don't know.
the
I don't know if
disconnect
this is,
there?
but I don't know if it's necessarily. I mean, it could be a Triple H decision, but I think also this is probably up to Nick Khan as well too. And Nick Khan has a role in this.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people probably.
I mean, it's just you can't just necessarily put the blame on Triple H. Like I think we said last week, like Triple H is just doing the creative. I mean, if you think that he has this much control, you're naive. Okay,
Yeah.
like there's a lot more powerful people at play here than Triple H. Sorry, you're giving Triple H way too much credit here. He's just literally running the show. Okay, that's basically. Now, does he have an input? Like, yeah, no, doesn't. I'm not like, I'm sure Nick Khan's like, okay, what are your plans for him? And he's like, well, look, I don't like what he did with this. And I'm saying, hypothetically, this is probably what happened. I don't like what he did with the Sam Roberts deal and this and that, the way he's been carrying himself backstage. So, you know what? Let's offer him a baseline contract or something, get him out of here.
He's like a head coach of a sports team.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, he protects people too, though.
He does. He
That's
definitely
the other
does.
thing. So, he's going to protect Seth Rollins, obviously. And there's that. I mean, I didn't watch the full episode, but that clip of, when people have been bringing this up about Roman Reigns, they're saying he's not a big Roman Reigns guy, apparently. Triple H, I'm not sure if you've seen that clip. Did you guys see that clip of him going they're talking about I think it's WrestleMania 41, right? Yeah. And they're talking about, the transition from that, after that match, what happens to Roman Reigns. And then Triple H is basically like, you know what? He lost to Punk. He's like, he lost Heyman. He doesn't have none of that bloodline shit around him. Let's see what he can do on his own. That type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, would Roman Reigns get the boot? I don't know. Under the Triple H things, but I mean, because Roman Reigns technically he was an FCW guy. He wasn't an NXT guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He came up in a different thing. So
he's very part-time, but then again,
when he shows up, he does more numbers than that whole vision. Everyone, all four of those guys. He's doing more.
The Cleveland SummerSlam made me realize that this is no longer the big dog Roman Reigns no more.
Oh yeah,
just being there and feeling the pop that he got when he returned. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
And I think I know what Triple H meant by that. Like not like him saying like, let's see what he can do without it. Like you've seen it. He hasn't had the bloodline in what? Almost, it's gonna be coming up on 2 years, right? Almost, or year and a half.
Yeah.
So
change, yeah.
Yeah. So and he's been doing fine. His music hits, people go nuts. I mean, he has been getting robbed of his sneakers every week, and that's a rinse, wash, repeat shit that they're doing every week.
I don't know. I kind of laugh at that.
I like that. I like him. I like the
what-
Shula Fala, the tribal thief shit, but it's the endings of
it's
Raw.
corny, but it's no, I agree.
It's the same thing. Is LA Knight? That's another guy we got to watch out for. LA Knight. I'm on LA Knight watch right now.
Oh,
is he on the chopping block? He's the guy that's gotten over outside of the WWE.
Don't break my heart,
but I feel like it's a little bit different though. Because he got over, but he got over under the Vince regime organically,
Yeah.
Remember Vince wouldn't want him to be Max Dupree, and then I feel like Triple H was like, you're LA Knight.
Mm,
We don't
true.
need a Rene Dupree 2.0.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't need that to
I
happen.
heard
at all.
I heard a funny story about him. I'm trying to think.
He has his own podcast, I think. I never listened
does.
to it, but
I heard something funny about him recently. I think about him like I think he shit his pants or something in the ring. I forgot what it was. Anyways,
well, according to CM Punk and Unreal, that shit happens all the time.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
I
they
can
all
see
do it.
Flip.
I
Except
can see
Charlotte, apparently.
Yeah, they're talking. He's talking to Pierce, Adam Pierce, and Charlotte, and he's like, "Hey, you ever shit your pants?" He's like,
I can see
yeah.
I can see that happen. Just don't wear white undies. And you're good.
Stone Cold did it. I think he said he did that before in a
Mhm.
match. I think it was with Undertaker. I think he did shit himself. They all do it.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I mean, it happens. You're moving around, the bowels moving.
Shit, they
Shit
don't
happens.
tell you when you try out.
True. I mean, let's not eat before you go out there and or what they do. Who knows what they're doing before they go out there, taking laxatives and stuff so they can cut weight, whatever they're doing. Who knows?
Oh man! All right, we got a lot of news, but I do have to say this to wrap this up. I still think that part of me still does think it is a work.
I hope it is.
I hope it gets made into a work if it isn't.
Yeah,
a work already.
I really honestly was, throughout the day Sunday, I was like, I'm not buying it. And I watched the documentary. I'm like, and then Monday when they released their Pro Wrestling T store, I'm like, oh no. Especially when they were talking about I don't buy into the whole alumni page thing. I guess maybe I should at this point. The rate of it is, I guess, it's pretty well told, but
they removed his music from the playlist on Spotify, which I guess they're actually gone.
Yeah, they removed his licensed music, so yeah, he probably actually is gone.
Let's just fall and pray. Okay.
I mean, they had to free up some salary cap. Brock's back, so
there you go. And Vince is coming back too. They're gonna have to do that too.
Oh boy, it's time to shake things up around here.
Anyways,
cringe.
Just we'll go quickly over this real quick. WWE is set to counter program AEW's All Out pay-per-view. Let's see. So they have a locked in a PLE Saturday, September 20th in Indianapolis. Timing is notable as it lands on the same date as AEW's All Out 2025 pay-per-view.
Shocker.
Emanate from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto.
This will be the first WWE major event going head to head with AEW, not an NXT or a Saturday Night's Main Event. So now we'll see. Now we'll see who. Dude, here's what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Bad Blood. They're saying. I think that's a PLE for WWE. Supposedly it's gonna be Brock and Cena. Yeah, it's gonna be Brock and Cena. Maybe Hell in a Cell. Who knows? Maybe they'll bring that back. That's all they're gonna build it around.
It goes against using the gimmick matches for. It's like
exactly.
going back to the old Vince, like at the end of Vince's run stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Tony Khan's already planning on a fucking banger ass all out card. I'll tell you that much right now. Well, he's already booking it.
I hope so.
I think Tony
making changes as we speak.
Tony did a great job planning it out last time. With All In. Like I think that was brilliant.
Oh yeah,
having the main event bleed into the event where people are like, I'm not gonna go watch this. I paid $50. I'm gonna keep watching this.
Let's do it at the same time. Run at the same exact time. See what happens. Let's go. Let's not overshoot anyone. Same start times. Bell to bell. Let's see.
I got to watch Saturday Night's Main Event with no commercials because of that hour.
True.
Worked out well.
That did work out well actually. But yeah, like I said, there's an actual WWE show with their major players on it. So let's see.
I think it's a bad move by WWE. It's a bad look.
I think so too. I totally do.
It's a bad look. It's like big brother trying to beat up on little brother,
Yeah.
It's a bad look. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be not. Yeah, it's
There's enough documentaries out there to show what WWE did to Jim Crockett Promotions back in the day.
Yep.
WCW, ECW, even though I know they were partnered up for a while, but they still did some dirty tactics to them.
Yep.
TNA, people forget there was some bad blood between WWE and TNA for a little minute, remember the Highlanders? The Highlanders showed up to their television program and were like, fired. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh, that's why they were. I just knew of them. I think I had a friend of mine had an action figure of them when we were growing up, and I'm like, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, they got fired because one of them showed up to TNA Impact.
Oh,
and they got shown on TV, which was a brilliant move by TNA. It sucks for him, but they're like, oh, even WWE superstars are coming over here to check it out. I'll have to find the link and send it to you later. But
and I guess Vince hated Jeff Jarrett.
Oh
yeah, today.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't really know that.
That's news.
There's some bad blood because there's about to be some bad blood. I think there's still I think there's still a little bit of bad blood. I think there's probably a little something with Jeff Jarrett and Triple H.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't think they like each other too well.
No, definitely not. No.
And I think because Jeff Jarrett left WWE to go AEW, but I think a lot of that too was him knowing that they were going to celebrate Owen, and he wanted probably to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think that's a bad move. I mean, anything else you want to add to that?
No. That's we'll see what happens. Let the may the best win.
As always, I just think. Oh, sorry, Marco.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, as always, like the AEW fans are going to watch their pay-per-view. The WWE fans are going to watch theirs.
And that's perfectly
people
fine.
in the middle
Yep.
they're gonna go back and watch because I mean Netflix, they do the week. So I don't know does Peacock release their numbers for these?
I don't think they do.
Okay, so they only have the international numbers, and those are a week's long time anyway.
Yeah.
So those are all going to be the same regardless. Because
True.
if you don't watch it, you'll watch it on Sunday or Monday whenever you get the chance to watch it. They'll all be included.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
let's quickly, man, we're like an hour until we stop talking about Inside the Ring. We'll quickly go into this
4-hour show incoming.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy.
It was I knew it was gonna be a spicy one. So Judge's ruling shakes up Vince McMahon controversy. So we had talked about this a couple weeks ago. There was with this Janelle Grant case. Man, one day I would love to get the lawyer on. I'm
gonna saying that forever.
I'm gonna gather the guts strong enough just to shoot out an email. But anyways, the judge had ordered the release of the medical records tied to Janelle Grant's visit with the doctor who's supposedly may have used something to make her loopy. I guess that's what they're trying to figure out, if that was the case or not. So just basically what's going on with this is that that they will not be allowed to question the doctor and his staff under oath, at least for now. So the doctor won't be involved in it, but they do have to hand over medical records and billing records and certain communication. But that could be potentially, dismissed in some regard. It just depends on the type of communication that's allowed. If it pertains to the case in particular of if there was shown that this would lead to some type of abuse. So that's basically, I guess, really that's all I'm going to say. I kind of joked about it, but I guess we could talk about it real quick. But percentage chances of Vince coming back. Mark, I'll start with you.
0.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back anytime soon.
Not even his on-screen character?
No, it's up. I mean, it's up to what do you call it? Endeavor to bring him back. I don't think they're interested right now.
John,
Not in their best interest, I should say.
I'm going with 10 just because never say never, but I'm leaning towards just it. Why? Like that 10 is literally just to celebrate him for one night. Mans is almost on his deathbed kind of time. That's my guess.
Is everyone here a wrestling fan or sports entertainment?
Vince, you are relieved of your duties.
Yes.
I am gonna go a solid 35%.
Well, that ain't a knee slapper, buddy.
I think there's a certain opportunity for it, especially with Cena around. You know, supposedly Cena's pushing for it.
Cena's pushing for Vince to come back?
Supposedly, yes.
How?
That's a
I'm not believing any of that stuff. They've been trying to blame Cena for. You've seen that thing where Triple H is like, "Oh, Cena's picking his opponents," for because they were trying to when Brock came back and stuff, and Cena was like, "Yeah, I don't do that." He's like, basically, whatever they tell me to do, I do it. I don't pick any. They try to try to throw Cena under the bus for Brock coming back. Like he requested Brock Lesnar to come back, and Cena was like, "No." He was like, "I just go by whatever the plans they have." He's like, "Whatever the cards they deal, I play them." He's like, "That's pretty much how it goes." So
you, the audience, are quite frankly tired of having your intelligence insulted.
So if you hear Cena is angling for Vince to come back, that's really Triple H is angling for Vince.
Well, I mean, then that's more of an opportunity. Then that's would give me the increased odds because Nick Khan also said that anybody that is welcome back as long as they don't have criminal charges.
Yeah, as long as they're acquitted.
Vince doesn't have criminal charges on him. He has civil charges. Well, actually, that's not quite accurate because of the whole wreck thing. But
yeah, so.
But I mean, that'll be dropped. That'll be cleared and easy. Vince is. He's out there, man. He has to be one of the most interesting people of all time, right?
Oh yeah. We definitely need another documentary, but like a lot more like detail.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
He is what untreated childhood trauma could become.
Oh, definitely.
The numbers don't lie.
Oh man. Anyways, one more thing you have here. 2027 could feature 2 WrestleManias, and The Rock to main event. Turki Al-Shaki, chairman of the General Entertainment Authority in Saudi Arabia, tweeted the following recently: "A huge entertainment event I signed a while ago in 2027. A big surprise I'll announce soon. Your happiness is our goal." And a fan asked, "WrestleMania Abu Nasser?" Tariki, I'm botching these names, replied using smiling emojis. Go figure, the white guy is botching the Middle Eastern names. The white guy from Louisiana, that is. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll take it really seriously, but it just if that happens, it's going to just water down WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they did 2 Royal Rumbles in 1 year before, so
they did do that. And look how well that happened. Look,
I mean, Braun Strowman's still the longest reigning champion in WWE history right now.
And Titus O'Neil's still underneath the ring too. So.
That is true. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious. That made the event. I was just like watching it, just like so bored. It was just like I just had it on in the background. I remember, and I just happened to look over, and I'm like, oh, because I like Titus's theme music, Primetime Players. And I look over and then I just see that. I'm like, oh, shit. Anyways.
I mean, don't they already have a Saudi Mania kind of thing? Isn't that what we all dub it as?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could call it that, right?
I mean, they already placate to them for their event.
It's disgusting. They're disgusting. You know, honestly, if it wasn't for this podcast, I'd probably be done with WWE. I'm not gonna lie, TK. Especially after this news this past week. Like, it's this podcast that gets me to watch this shitty product.
I was actually thinking of that too. I was like, damn, if I didn't do the show, I probably wouldn't be watching AEW a lot more than anything. I'm following them. I mean, I do, but not as as religiously as WWE because we have a show to do. So,
Right.
I still connect more to the WWE wrestlers than I do the AEW.
I mean, I can see that. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Enough outside the ropes. We've talked. I mean, I think we've been counted out. I'm pretty sure. So, so let's head inside the ropes.
Collar and elbow.
I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. I did not watch SmackDown this week. Life got too busy. Sorry. So, I do know bits and pieces and things, but anyways, John Cena kicked off tonight's SmackDown after SummerSlam. Cena said that WWE was afraid to come to Montreal for a long time because they thought the fans would hijack the show. But Cena has never been afraid of that because he knows the audience is the show. Cena said he has 11 appearances left after tonight, and he is afraid of that. Cena said that he's afraid of letting the fans down, and the fans are going to forget about him when the WWE moves on without him. He's also afraid of Brock Lesnar, but he won't back down. And I won't back
down. Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar just got himself a John Cena problem. Ooh, cue the Scott Hall scary fingers.
Ooh, yeah.
Cena told Lesnar if he wants some, he should come get some. And Cena also issued an open challenge to anyone on the roster because he's going out guns blazing. And then, of course, Logan's Paul music hit. Logan said this version of Cena is making him sick. Cena said Logan might have made the biggest mistake of his life. Cena said Logan is the biggest dumbass he's ever seen. Logan wants a match. I'm just bored listening to this while I'm reading this. Logan teased the match. Beautiful French-speaking country at Clash in Paris on August 31st. Drew McIntyre attacked Cena from behind, and they double-teamed him, which led to WWE Champion Cody Rhodes making the save and taking out the heels. Cena accepted Logan's challenge for a singles match at Clash in Paris, and tonight Cena and Cody will team up to take on Logan and Drew in a tag team match in the main event.
I got my hopes up when I was watching this because obviously John Cena SmackDown match.
Yeah.
John Cena could play Scrabble and I'll be fine, but I was let down pretty hardcore later in the show.
Yeah, it wasn't the yeah.
So I wasn't bored watching that, like as you were, J-Bone, while you were reading it. But it was at that time I was like, yes, a John Cena match on SmackDown. This is gonna be a great show. That's where I was.
I could see that. It just seems like they just teamed up, and him and Cena like 2 months ago. Like, what are we doing here? You know,
the Men in Black thing. You got to have the
yeah.
Forget about that.
Right.
Oh, he might need that video. Might need that clip to play the little
What's
sound
that?
that goes. And it makes
that is a good idea. I could make that happen.
So we can forget about that. What happened?
Yep.
You need that with a lot of WWE booking lately.
Yeah, definitely.
MFT defeated Motor City Machine Guns. Again, I didn't watch it. That was the match.
Yeah, that's another thing, man.
I'm very negative, so don't let me talk.
That's another thing with freaking with the Motor City Machine Guns, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we? I don't know.
It's a SmackDown match.
I don't get it. It was a decent match. I mean, but I think they lost because obviously they had that horrific match. Not horrific in a bad way, but like bodies flying everywhere. From SummerSlam,
Mm-hmm.
so they're all bruised and beaten. So they weren't at 100%. So I'll give them that. But other than that, yeah, I don't get the booking Tag division
then-
was fun at one point. Now I'm not sure what's going on with it.
I think everyone's just so over the MFTs. Like I didn't really see it, but then everyone this last week has just been, I don't know what it was, but SmackDown, all the reviews, everyone was hating it. Raw, same
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
I don't know. It wasn't a good look for the Motor City Machine Guns to be losing to the team that the IWC just wants no part of right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only Pretty Deadly was healthy. Could throw them out there for that match.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Pretty Deadly shirt when I wear it around the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like the one
I
that
just
they
got
wear,
one
like
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah. Oh,
with
yeah.
the exposed nips. That
Yeah.
type of shirt.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna rock it around the house. I might even go to the grocery store with it. You never know. Woof! Nobody wants to see that. After the match,
Summertime in Louisiana.
dude, let me tell you. Actually, get it out there in the open. It'll be nice and cool for me. No bottled up in the shirt. Let's go. Anyways, after the match, Solo Sikoa said, "My family tree will soon become the WWE Tag Team Champions and will be the most dominant United States champion of all time." Sikoa said he's ready for a match tonight, but sadly, no one will step up to him. Solo said he's going to have to leave garbage Montreal now as he wouldn't want to wrestle here anyway. SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis came out and introduced Solo's opponent, Raw superstar Sami Zayn. Anyways. Any thoughts on that?
No.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Sami Zayn defeated Solo Sikoa with a roll up in a non-title match. Cool.
Well,
Charlotte
my only
Flair-
thought, actually, I do have a thought.
Okay, go ahead.
What happened to the brand extension?
Exactly. That's
I
It's
mean, that's
done.
what I grew up with. I thoroughly enjoy it. I understand the criticisms of it, but can we just follow it? Like at first, I understood it because we were in Quebec, but I didn't realize Raw was going to be in Quebec City. So I didn't really. I don't like that they're doing that, and they've been doing that. This isn't the first time. LA Knight just mysteriously is a Raw
Right.
wrestler now.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard to make a trade in
Right.
storyline in canon, but yeah, no. That's my only thought.
No, I'm with you. Charlotte Flair is going to give Alexa Bliss a present tonight for her birthday. Cool. White Six said they will speak the truth. They said there are more lessons to be learned, and the story has just begun. It's time to turn them heel. Turn them heel. So, Charlotte's birthday gift for Alexa was Lily's tag team partner Charlie. Oh my God! Charlotte said Alexa can hug her now. Chelsea Green interrupted them, and this leads to Charlotte versus Chelsea.
And Chelsea got a cake. Cake, like to the
To
face.
the face.
Yeah. They did the old cake to the face gag.
Dude, here's another one that's been I'm worried about. Severely underused. Carmelo Hayes was going to Nick Aldis for a United States Championship match, but The Miz said it takes time. Instead, got them a tag team match for next week. Dude, I love Miz, but don't put them together, please. They don't work together. What are we doing here?
Yeah. I
What
don't know.
happened to Carmelo Hayes? Like he came
I don't-
over
I
a
don't
year
know.
ago, and I don't know how he didn't get a US title run for a month.
Right. It just makes no sense.
Yep.
Well, we've been saying that for a while now, you know?
Yeah. Triple H isn't. He's not helping with those allegations.
Nah.
That he has. He's not helping him out at all.
Yeah.
We need a 3-hour SmackDown. Damn it!
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. Maybe
I'll
two
be
and a half hours. 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What we need is for him to take off that white hood. That's what we need. WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Charlotte Flair defeated Chelsea Green. Chelsea went face for okay, we're skipping that. Jay Cargill told Tiffany Stratton that the next time the outcome will be different. Women's United States Champion Julia and Kiana James interrupted. Kiana gave her card to Cargill. Micha took the card from Cargill as she wanted to call Kiana to arrange a U.S. title match against her. I'm confused what's happening here. Can somebody explain this to me? Card? Kiana gave her card?
Yeah,
business card.
Like
Business
a business
card.
card. Yeah, like a business card. Yeah.
All right. That's pretty lame, but all right.
Oh, I apologize that I messed up the cake part. I thought that was part of the first segment, not the. Totally
that's
forgot
fine.
that a match.
It's fine.
Tells you how memorable the match was.
And then we saw. I did see this online. The reuniting of R-Truth and John Cena.
Yep.
Which doesn't really help R-Truth very much.
Yeah, that's yeah. That goes without saying, definitely.
Yeah. So, and
Do we
Marco,
really
Marco, you were talking about this when he his return 2 weeks ago. Like, yeah, that probably pissed off Triple H. I think you're right.
Yeah, it did. I think it did.
Don't cross the boss, pal.
Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like if you're not in the plans, I don't think he doesn't want anything to do with you, pretty much. I mean, Karrion Kross, one of them.
It might not be good for Karrion Kross if he does get hired back, just because of what happened with Truth.
Yeah,
He's just not being used.
Good point. He might Killer might have to just swallow his pride and join somewhere where he may not want to go. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I'd love to see his book sales and the pro wrestling tee sales after the first couple days.
That's probably really all he was going to really need at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Make some appearances here and there. I mean, he could charge. Do you realize the amount he could charge? I mean, it'd be insane.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of these wrestlers
and they'll do it
well.
They'll pay it. They'll pay it too,
easily.
Like you get like a House of Glory, those type of independents.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be cool. I think if he shows up in an MLW, that would be a cool place for him to be at. I think he could do some interesting things there, and I think from the stuff I've seen, I'm not an avid MLW follower or watcher even, but I've seen some cool things happening over there. So, you never know. John Cena and Cody Rhodes defeated Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre via disqualification after Logan hit Cena with a low blow. McIntyre brutally assaulted Rhodes after the match and had his eyes on the WWE Championship. McIntyre said the following to Cody during SmackDown: "I told you, Cody, I wanted you to win because I'm coming for you." Wow.
They gave 10 minutes to these 4.
Yep.
To end the night. Only 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, when you fill it with the other crap, what do you expect?
They should have went 20, 30 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah. At least 20.
My 10-year-old self's coming out.
Oh, this is actually one thing we didn't talk about, which I guess we could talk about now. So head over to Raw. We didn't really talk about this in outside the rope news, but Naomi is not medically cleared to compete, and her women's world championship defense against Io Sky will not take place tonight. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but this could put at least Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquer in danger for Clash of the Pairs. Do you think they'll do the whole maybe like a triple threat type thing with a vacating title or something?
Yeah, they might do something like that, especially a little bit more of the reporting is coming out. Obviously, they're saying she's going to be gone for an extended period of time. So let the rumors swirl. There's already a few rumors out there of of why she might be gone for an extended period of time.
And conveniently, she has an interview with Jimmy coming out on Thursday.
Where at?
On one, I don't remember which one. I think Stephanie's comes out on Thursday, but on one of their like branded WWE podcasts, they're on it.
No.
I'll see if I can find it, but
a lot of people are speculating it might be a Becky Lynch situation where she had to take an extended period of time.
Oh,
Big Jimmy did the work.
Big Jim got in.
Yeah, that's what the rumors are, but we'll see.
Oh,
they're not saying it's an injury; they're just saying she's going to be out for a long period of time. So there's only one thing I know of besides getting injured when you're out for a long period of time.
Damn, Big Jim, why you did that?
Damn, mess up her run, dude, her title run. That's
it's going to be Stephanie McMahon's "What's Your Story" podcast, and those get dropped on Thursday.
Yeah, so they'll probably announce it on that, I think.
Dude, that could be the case. I didn't even put two to two together, but yeah.
Yeah.
I guess also one of her last social media posts was her riding her luggage thing.
Yeah, that
around.
scooter. Yeah.
Yeah, she completely like wiped out. That was also on just an idea. Like,
yeah.
She could have got hurt on that. Doubt it. Probably Big Jim probably made it in. That was probably the
Big Jim's in.
That's probably the high probability, but yeah, you never know.
Good.
Shit, we've seen football players freaking blow an ACL out on a celebration. It's possible there could have been something. One of the NXT girls, whichever, I forget her name, but she was with that Italian group.
Is it?
See,
is it Izzy Dame? Is that her name?
I think that's right.
No, what about
her?
her?
A different one.
So she's no, she wasn't with them. I don't.
Well, there was somebody that they had she had a partially torn ACL, and then she just blew it out in training.
Yeah.
Like this past week.
Who was that?
Week ago. I just saw it was all the dirt sheets reposting it. I didn't actually see it from her account.
The dirty sheets.
No, that's not her. She's with the she's with Izzy Dames with what do you call it? The what's that group called? The Culling or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I can't think of the other.
Adrian Rizzo.
That's it.
The D'Angelo family.
Yeah.
I knew there was two Z's in there somewhere.
Yeah, you did. Rudo's not a word. He's a baseball player.
It's Izzy Dames with I almost said Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker. They're
the young Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Oh, right. Oh, cock listener.
That was probably the name of one of Vince's.
No. Don't do that, Mark. Yeah. Look at this one.
That's what I call.
That's his cock listener. Yes.
Oh, dude, I remember one of the
right next to Andre the Giant. Yeah,
I remember that episode. Was that the episode we were just hysterically laughing about that? We were just talking about the names of what names. Oh my god, that was hilarious. JYD.
And he's got a small one. It's called Rey Mysterio.
The junkyard dick.
I call this one the Booyaka, baby. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a sicko. Anyways, back to Raw. CM Punk came out, said he should be the world champion. I bet you do think that. I did watch this, so but he's not because he has a Seth Rollins problem. Punk actually he has a CM Cook problem is what he has. But Punk said he defeated Gunther at SummerSlam, but Seth took advantage and cashed in Money in the Bank contract on him. Punk claimed Seth is following in his footsteps, but he's not CM Punk. And it's just a matter of time before he recovers the World Heavyweight title. Then we get LA Knight coming out. They jaw jack back and forth, of course. LA Knight's not happy that he cost him the title shot. Blah 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 blah. And then we get a basically tag team match set up with Punk and LA Knight taking on Bronson and Braun later on in the night. Which, and yeah, dude, I'm glad you put this. I did this to pop me. When Braun says, "You're 47. What are you gonna do? And you're 40. I'll kick your ass." That's 100 years old. Combined. Some Steiner math going on there.
That's awful Steiner math right there. That's bad. That's bad
Yeah.
Steiner math.
That's Steiner math for you. What was your thoughts on this opening segment?
The Steiner math popped me, of course. Just that ending was great. I don't know how I feel about it. LA Knight's one of my favorites. I'm glad he's in the world title picture at the moment, but I guess I just don't see anybody. I just hate it when you don't see anybody else winning the title.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of what we're dealing with right now. And it's kind of hard to still be in it when you just feel like I think I saw a poll on X was like, who do you think is going to win at a Clash in Paris? And it was like 70 to 80% Seth Rollins. And I'm like,
yeah, he's going to retain.
That's just where we're at.
Yeah. The odds stacked against him and all that stuff. I don't like it. It's like I said, it's kind of like repeating the process. It's, I don't know. It seems that they're just trying to like rehash like Roman Reigns, his bloodline run, and try to do like the same thing with Seth. It's still not with the still not buying the Vision group yet. Still not in on it personally.
Oh no, I'm not there either. I'm like I'm going back to about. I'm probably where you are about around June. I know you're probably like a lot ahead of me, like on your, we'll call it disdain. I think.
It's not really disdain. It's just it brings me back to like the Triple H comment I had. It's like he's like, I feel like he wants Seth Rollins to be like this like bigger than life star, but like it's like it's basically just like, oh, it worked for Roman. Let's just let's take Paul Heyman and give him a couple of guys and it'll work. It's like that's not how that works. There's a difference between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Roman has like aura, as they say it on the interwebs.
Right.
He has like a presence about him, and when he built when he walks out, it's like, oh my god, holy shit, Roman's there. When Seth comes out, it's like, yeah, he gets the sing along stuff, but it's like after that, what do you got?
I mean, he has such a douchebag aura about him.
That's the thing.
Like,
yeah,
that's what they need to go with. Is just that laugh he has, and just everything about him. It's just
and I hate. Here's what I really hate about it is they curbed Braun and Bronson Reed's like runs that they were having by themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I mean, obviously, he's with Seth and Paul. It's going to build him up. They could do that behind the scenes. They don't need to do that on camera.
Well, they just showed at SummerSlam that they need him technically because they couldn't do it without Seth.
Yeah,
he was quote unquote injured.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know, like when they were by themselves, like when Bronson was making a name for himself, doing the tsunamis, like multiple tsunamis of people, like becoming that guy. When Braun Breaker, he was over. They were both over individually. Themselves. Like, I don't get why they did Seth Rollins need the rub from them to like get I don't know.
I think that's what they were trying to do at first, but
it's not, I mean,
it's not going to work.
No, they were just themselves getting built up. Like they don't have the amount of, rub power to give this Seth Rollins to get him over. But I mean,
well, and Braun Breaker was already being said to be a future WrestleMania main eventer. I don't think Batista or Randy Orton were said to be future WrestleMania main eventers when Evolution was made.
Yeah, they just did it. They just went out there and you've seen that they were. We didn't have to tell you that. Yeah, you're right. No, you're totally right. But I think that's what throws me off too. It's like, this person is going to be this. It's like, why don't you just allow him to do it? For all we know, Carmelo Hayes could be a WrestleMania main eventer, but we'll never know because you're not giving him any screen time, let alone winning matches.
I don't even think they give him a main event match.
And I think that's one of the things he could be, but you don't want him like outshining anybody on the mic or in the ring. So, like I said, Triple H still has. I think he still has his favorites. He's like Vince. I think he does the same exact thing. He came up under Vince's tutelage when it comes to booking. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, so he's going to do the same shit Vince did, just in a more modern way.
I was glad that we at least got these 4 in a match of some kind. Like that part at least was nice.
Yeah, I was fine with it.
I'd like to see Punk and LA Knight finally get their interaction in the ring to see how it looked. Having a promo battle. So
I mean, it's just classic WWE booking to have 2 guys that are just 2 faces that are going at it a little bit, and let's just put them as a tag team for a week or 2.
Yeah, then they'll turn on each other. It's not turn, but they'll kick the shit out of each other. Someone will do something wrong, and then it's like I said, it's the same. It's a repeat stuff every week.
Yeah,
just go put the tag titles on them. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, they did it with Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels, and they had a match against each other while they were tag team champions. Ray and Eddie.
Shawn and John Cena.
Yep, Shawn and John Cena. Yeah, I mean, it's been done before. Just do it again. I mean, it's looking that way anyway. I mean, if you're not going to give New Day the titles, or you're not going to actually have those titles on screen, maybe. Yeah, like you said, just give CM Punk and LA Knight the tag titles.
There you go.
They did another commercial break promo this week, so
that is true.
Oh, who was it this time?
Oh, New Day, right?
Yeah, it was New Day. Yeah, I think Grayson Waller came out first, and then New Day came out, and then it ended as soon as Netflix was going back in, 3, 2, and then all of a sudden their promo was done.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get those either.
Anyways,
and they didn't even put them on the replays.
Yeah,
like what's the point? I guess that's one of my complaints. That's just a random complaint. It has nothing to do with where we're at. That's just a complaint.
Dominic Mysterio brought El Grande Americano to the Judgment Day clubhouse. Finn Balor questioned why Dom brought Americano to their spot. Dirty Dom said he wants to use Americano to his advantage and make Americano help him capture the AAA Mega Championship at AAA Mania. Yeah, it's fine.
Did you guys catch what was on 2K in the background?
No, I did not. What was it?
So I didn't catch this, but I saw it posted. It was Rhea, I believe it was Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest versus Dirty Dom and Roxanne.
Nice. Interesting.
So I don't know if that means anything. I have not paid attention to any of their 2K matches that they have on in the background, if ever, became something. Right. But
yeah, I do like. Dirty Dom's getting over.
Yeah,
he's getting over. Like they had the Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
So
yep.
His heel runs will be, I'd give it another 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Then it'll be a face.
Yeah.
Triple Mania is going to be something this weekend because I think he's in the main event.
Yeah. I think
they've been going nuts.
Yep. Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano defeated AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
That was a good match, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. Sami Zayn requested Sheamus to stay out of his match against Rusev tonight because he's trying to prove himself so that he can become world champion. It's fine, whatever. Io Sky is disappointed that she won't face Naomi tonight. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez mocked Io. Adam Pearce made Io versus Roxanne official for tonight. That was a good match. We'll talk about that. Just stop me if I'm going too fast.
That's fine.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Sami Zayn defeated Rusev via disqualification after Solo Sikoa MFT faction attacked Sami. I guess Sami's on his way to SmackDown.
Or is the MFTs on their way to Raw?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Maybe Carmelo Hayes might have a match this week. MFTs are gone from taking 4 segments.
Well, but they'll have to take the United States Championship away from Solo though for that to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Book that for Friday. Have Carmelo win.
Let's get the Brooklyn Brawler in there. Let's make it happen. Let's let anybody do it, right? Of course, Sheamus attacked Rusev after the match, and a brawl broke out in a vignette. Oh, yeah, that's about it. In a vignette, Bronson Reed said he's going to make Roman Reigns acknowledge the tribal thief. He said it's pretty entertaining. It's corny, but it's entertaining. New Day and Grayson Waller told Adam Pearce that Penta must be stopped. Pearson booked Xavier Woods versus Penta for next week. I am digging the pairing of New Day and Grayson Waller. I don't know about y'all.
I like it.
It's a good mid card story, you know.
It's fitting.
Yeah,
It fits. Yeah.
Till Theory comes
Big
back.
G, should I say? Big G.
Big G, that's right. Yeah, he's taking that spot. Should play into hopefully Theory getting a good reception when he comes back from his injury, and hopefully they do something with the guy.
There you go. The Asuka and Kairi Sane offered to be in Io Sky's corner tonight, but Io said no thanks, which was kind of interesting. But Roxanne Perez defeated Io Sky. Like I said, great match. I saw somebody the other day, which it was kind of funny. It was in a card group. They were like, Io Sky sucks or something like that. I don't remember their phrasing, but they also put themselves as an anonymous. You know how you could do that on Facebook now? You make yourself anonymous. And I commented, like, I rarely say anything back, but I was like, yeah, I'd be anonymous too with a steak like that. Like, dude, Io Sky is probably one of the best women's wrestlers out there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One of the best wrestlers, period.
They definitely were just trying to stir shit up in your group.
Yeah,
maybe so.
Yeah, they don't believe that.
That's fine, but I found it funny that it was just like anonymous. I was like, yeah, I'd be anonymous too if I said that.
Probably Hawk.
He probably was Hawk. You're right.
You like girl wrestling.
Ew, girl wrestling, dude. This week you said something like, I don't like squash matches with girls. You don't even watch it. Why do you?
Yeah,
care?
I know, right? You figured he would like them because they're shorter. Like they're not even. It was probably Megan Bain squashing some like local talent, right? Is that what he's mad about?
Or Harley Cameron.
Or, yeah.
Jey Uso wants a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. LA Knight said, nah. The line starts back behind him. And then Io Sky wasn't happy with Asuka and Kairi. I guess we're going to see something maybe with them. But I feel like somehow Io's going to, whatever's happened with Naomi, if she's going to be out for some period of time, I feel like she's going to slide into this title picture somehow. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but
The dirt sheet said because of Naomi. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying like it'll be Io and Stephanie or something along those lines.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like, you know, which
could always
will be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting because they faced off twice and both times they haven't had a decision, you know. So I think that would be a great match to have. So
what I was reading online today was that the Asuka segment of her like kind of being a lot more heelish than normal was streamlined because of what was going on with Naomi. Like this was supposed to play out for a lot more weeks.
Yeah.
But they pushed for it to really take an effect because of whatever's going on. So I wonder if just I guess for conversation purposes, is it possible that Asuka might take Io out of this and maybe either cost her the title or prevent her from competing for the vacant title?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Have them feud, Asuka and Io.
maybe Kyrie is the one that challenges, or not challenges, but ends up in, somehow maybe it's a match with Kyrie's involved or something. I don't know. I'm just,
That'd be interesting.
yeah, I don't know.
They could bring back the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view.
I'm
Could
good.
do that.
I'm good.
Seems like Raw is pretty set up for it.
Yeah. Well, we already have a fatal 4-way for the main event at Clash of Paris. So, Becky Lynch defeated Maxine Dupree via submission. I thought this was a good match. I liked this kind of showcase of Maxine. She's been training really hard with Natalie. Natty.
Natalia, yeah.
Natalia. I don't know. I think she did well for herself. I mean, it was a decent match. I like how she was like always fighting underneath. I mean, that's what a babyface supposed to do, right?
Yep.
I don't know. Like you kind of feel that momentum kind of shift with Maxine here. So good match. Of course, yeah, she did. Yeah,
Good out. Yeah, she had a good outing.
And look, I mean, she wasn't. I don't think she's ever bad. I just don't know if she had. I don't know what kind of training she really had, because it seemed like I hadn't really ever heard of her until the whole Maxine Dupree thing. With the Dupree models or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think she was on NXT or anything.
I don't think she was. I don't even know what kind of training she really had.
Yeah.
It feels like she was thrust pretty quickly into the main roster there. So
Yeah, I feel like now she's definitely getting training. Probably training with Natalia on a lot of that stuff too.
Natalia is the
Or
best.
Natty, and I did see Becky Lynch attacked.
Yep.
Attacks Natalia, but gotta say if Becky was on the outskirts, if she was on the indies, if she ran into Natty, it'd be a different problem. It'd be a different outcome.
Yeah.
Natty's crazy. She fights people in the crowd too.
Gonna snatch that wig, as they say.
I think Natty and Maxine could go good for the tag titles. I mean, I know.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that.
Like,
Do you think there's any chance that they put that character on TV? Or you think Triple H is scared because she'll get over with that Natty, like badass Natty character?
she needs something.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I feel like she needs something, because I've
She
never,
does.
in the whole time I've been a fan, because that's when she started. It's literally when I started watching. I have never been a
Yep.
big fan of hers.
Really?
I just never connected with her.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could probably help. A character change could really help.
But
the only time I really ever
so-
connected with her when Tyson Kidd and David Hart Smith or whatever his name was.
Right. I think she's such a team player that she's just gonna, like, whatever she's given to, like, she's not gonna rock the boat. So
Yeah.
I don't think she'll ever be like, well, like, what if we do this? Like, when I'm doing it,
Yeah. Like I said, surprising that they're letting her do this, like all these like different like matches and stuff like that outside.
Yeah, I think it's
need
part of her
IC.
contract.
Oh, yeah.
So
Possible.
But we need US and IC title opponents. Like, there's
Yeah.
just no one defending. I mean, that could be what Becky could do for the title next, is Natalia. I think that'd
Yeah.
actually probably be perfect.
I would love to see Natalia as an Intercontinental Champion. Like, that would be awesome. I think, following the lineage of Brett kind of thing,
Yeah.
or
Brett,
or just
Owen.
the Hart
Yeah.
family in general. Brett, Owen, Davey,
Owen.
Owen.
She's not getting that world title on
No,
Raw, at least.
I was surprised to hear in that cage match that they actually mentioned Owen's name too on SummerSlam a couple weeks ago. And they actually mentioned Brett versus Owen, and then they glossed over Undertaker versus Kane, Undertaker and Kane versus Canyon and DDP. They're like, oh yeah, then that one happened in 2001.
I forgot.
So you
about
can look
that
it up
one.
if you want to see it, if you want to see what's in there. But I was surprised.
Who
they
better
actually-
though?
Yeah,
Who better than Canyon?
Who better than Canyon? Nobody. Stephanie McCord told EO Sky that. Oh, I skipped the Bailey vignette. It was fine. Whatever.
Yeah,
Bailey
she's
heel
turning
turn?
heel.
I
Possibly.
guess.
Or some like
possibly,
crazy unhinged character that she's doing. I don't know. I think
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. It's. I mean, it was expected. That's why I'm just like kind of. I'm not like too that excited. I figured something like this was going to happen, but hey, whatever gets me more Bailey on TV, I'm for it. So if I get to see that beautiful wagon and pulling the load, then let's go. Stephanie McClure told EO Sky that she's not the only one waiting for the women's world title match. Rhea Ripley showed up and asked EO if she could really trust the Kabuki Warriors. EO told Rhea to stay out of it. Stay out of it. And then CM Punk defeated the Vision, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed via disqualification after Seth Rollins attacked Punk. Jey Uso came out with a steel chair to make the save. Adam Pearce came out and announced fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Champion for Clash in Pairs. Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. And a brawl broke out between Punk, Knight, and Uso. The Vision took advantage and attacked them. So,
do you think
10 minutes later, help came out?
Yeah.
Like
Do you
the
think Roman's showing up to the show? Do you think he has a match planned for this? I mean, they're advertising.
not Clash. Oh, yeah, they are.
He's on the poster. He's
See, I thought maybe Roman was going to be in this match somehow, but
I think that was supposed to be it. He said that doesn't work for me, brother. They threw Jay in there. That's what I think.
that might be.
Unless I'm winning that shit, I ain't losing a fucking. He's probably like, I'm not losing to CM Punk in LA Knight again. Against Seth Rollins. I did that once at WrestleMania. Not happening. Give it to
Bronson
Jay.
Reed's the rumor.
Yeah, I could see that happening more than anything. Yeah, get his shoes back finally.
Wait, shoes like ladder match. Put him up.
Oh, there
Put 'em
you
up
go.
high.
Nice.
Shoes on a pole match.
Yep, there we go.
They do a shoes on a pole match.
We haven't had it.
On a pole. Yeah, they haven't had it on a pole.
match.
Yeah, nothing. They haven't had a pole match in a while. What happened to that? You can bring that back. Bring some pole matches back. Need custody matches back.
Yeah, we need a custody match back.
Definitely.
Sure.
Why not? We need dog kennel matches again.
Kennel from Hell.
Yeah, Kennel from Hell matches.
Yeah.
Make Kennel from Hell matches great again. That's what I say.
There used to be a website, and I actually have it somewhere, where you can make your custom make whatever.
I'm gonna do that.
I have a Make J-Bone Great Again hat somewhere.
Oh, dude, does that site still exist?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe this was a little while back. I need to find the hat too.
Dude, if there isn't, I gotta find a site that does that. I might make that hat.
I'm gonna try to look for it. I might wear it next week.
Make Kennel from Hell matches great again. People are like, what the hell is that? Oh, you're in for a treat. Al Snow and Big Boss Man.
Speaking of dogs, I hear my dog is crying, so I think it's time we get this wrapped up here. Does anybody else have anything else we got to say?
No, that's it. I mean, that's the week in WWE. It seems like big news with the ESPN stuff, but then the shows not the best.
Right.
Hey, yo.
Marco, tell me what's going on in Chick-fil-A land.
Oh man. New episodes are out. You got the Goal Line where the boys, as they say, talk about the AFC South, previewing the upcoming NFL season. What was that?
That's a bad division. Sorry.
Well,
because of the division, not because of the show.
Well, yeah, no. So
great.
if you see the description, it's the boys discuss trade talks concerning some disgruntled NFL stars and preview the AFC South. So yeah,
there you go.
I mean, you had that quote Did you see Denzel Washington was on, I think, First Take today talking about Jerry Jones.
I did not see this.
You're like, money's not everything. You gotta put the kibosh on it somewhere. So, but there's that. And then there's the, there's an older episode, but, they're joined by the OG Fig Kid, talking about SummerSlam and stuff like that. So definitely check those 2 episodes out. I will have an episode out of Over Mike this week.
There you go.
I'm back and refreshed, like I said.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back and better than ever. Oh, you should have had that music cued for me.
I'm sorry. I know.
Right,
I'm a
great.
piece of shit.
But anyway, yeah. So I'll have a new episode of Open Mic. Dropping a clip probably tomorrow of it on the social media. So definitely check out that. Obviously, go to Chick Foley on IG to follow along. Go to Chick Foley Show on X and follow the MVP Marco everywhere. X and Instagram and Facebook and all that, all those gimmicks, as Stone Cold would say. And chickfoley.com for all of that stuff together. And join the Facebook group as well.
Join the Facebook group. Yes. John, tell everybody what you got going on.
Well, on the J-Bugsy Wrestling podcast on Saturday night, I went over all the weekly WWE stuff that was going on. I think at that point we had the ESPN deal, SummerSlam, Raw and SmackDown for that week. So I think it was almost like a 2-hour podcast. There was a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
this was 2 hours.
This was 2 hours. So that feels like not a whole, like you can got most of your news off ESPN for this week in WWE. But no, last week, there was a lot to talk about. So that's what was going on. So probably be putting out another one Friday, Saturday night. So
Right
at the
on.
J-Bugsy Wrestling podcast, anywhere you can listen to them. And then on X, J-Bugsy8488. And then, as you guys said, Turnbuckle Tavern Patreon.
Let's
Facebook
do it.
Group.
$2.99, the cheapest Patreon group out there. $2.99 a month. Patreon.com/the Turnbuckle Tavern. Come hang out with the boys. I need to, I guess, steal the drop that they have. The boys. And girl, we do have a girl in there. Sheena's in there, so
True.
So she's not that active, but she's in there. She'll pop in every once in a while. I've seen her pop in. But check it out. Turnbuckletavern.com. Excuse me, patreon.com/the Turnbuckle Tavern. Check it out. Of course, you can find me at Coming Down the Aisle. And not sure when we're going to do this, but just to kind of release, maybe tease some things. I've been kind of teasing for the last couple of weeks, but I think we're going to be starting a kind of a new series. We don't know the frequency or anything like that, but I think I could go ahead and release the name, right? Tavern Vendetta. And we're just going to be kind of talking about rivalries. We're actually going to kind of be talking about the format of the show probably right after this. And so it'll probably be a Patreon exclusive show just to add more content to the Patreon. Just to kind of spruce it up a little bit, especially kind of since we're doing these the videos every once in a while. We're going to do these videos on YouTube, at least for the time being. Not going to do it every week, but every once in a while we'll do these videos on YouTube for free, just to kind of tease the people, see what they could get, But that's gonna be pretty much it for us for this week. And really, all I got to say is ESPN.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
And just as I'm doing this, my mouse has stopped working. It says connection lost.
The numbers don't lie.
I'm out. We're out.
Reach for the sky, boy.